Although the site doesn't currently have very many products, there may come a time when there are too many for users to easily scroll through. In this lesson, you'll add a search page to enable users to easily find products. In this example, the search functionality is only provided on a single page. However, you could use the same techniques to add search capabilities to your product page, or even to the master page, to make it available throughout the site. In this lesson, you'll create the user interface for your search page. In the next lesson, you'll add the code to make the page functional. To begin this lesson, open the Smart Method Store project from your Sample Files folder. And open search.aspx in Design View. Now click in the area below Search and insert an HTML table by clicking Table, Insert Table, then uncheck Specify Width and click OK. Now you're going to populate your table with some text and the controls that you're going to use for searching. Click in the first cell of the table and type Product Name. Now add a text box control in the cell to the right and set its ID property to text box product name. Now click in the next cell and type price below and add a text box to the last empty cell and set its ID property to text box price below. Next, you'll need to add a third row to the table. You can do this by right-clicking on the last row of the table and then clicking Insert Row Below. Now add a button control in the first cell of the new row. Set its ID property to button search and set its text property to search. Next, you'll need a grid view control to display the search results. Fortunately, you have already created one on the Products page that does everything you need. Open products.aspx in Design View, then copy the grid view control on this page then return to search.aspx in Design View and paste the grid view onto the page. After pasting the grid view control, you will probably need to go into Source View and move the grid view outside the table. Now select the grid view control and clear the contents of the Data Source ID property. When prompted, click No. Now open the code behind file of products.aspx and copy the entire grid view product row command event handler Now open the code behind file of search.aspx and paste the event handler just after the end of the page load event handler. You've now created the framework of your search page. You'll make the page functional in the next lesson. That's lesson 12.9. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. And you've now completed lesson 12.8. Create a search page.